In Act 1 of Win or Go Home, we watch the drama unfold. Now the stage is set for Act 2. In 2003, New Jersey dominated Detroit and swept them in the Eastern Conference Finals. Fueled by revenge, the Pistons have returned to a championship era where bad was good. Detroit's new bad boys look to flex their Motor City muscle and shut down the two-time defending conference champion. Strength versus speed. Airtight versus up-tempo. Intensity unleashed.
It is on to the second round here in the Motor City as you look at downtown Detroit, the home of Motown Czar. We are about 40 miles northwest of Detroit in suburban Auburn Hills at the Palace. It will be a sellout crowd with 22,000 making their way in for Game 1 of this best of 7 Eastern Conference semifinal series between the New Jersey Nets and the Detroit Pistons. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albert, along with the Czar, Mike Fratello. Will be joined in a moment by D. Lynham. And for the Pistons, it was a 54-win season. Then in the opening round of the playoffs, they knock off Milwaukee in 5. And when you think of the Detroit Pistons, the signature players that come to mind are Rasheed Wallace and Ben Wallace. But it was the backcourt combination of Rip Hamilton and Chauncey Billups that did the most damage in that opening round set against Milwaukee.
Well, Billups and Hamilton have led the Pistons scoring throughout the entire regular season, whether it be in transition, fast break, or in their setup, a half-court offense. When they started out together during the regular season, leading them in scoring, they averaged over 34 points per game. Then they took it one step further when they played head-up against New Jersey. But sometimes an injured New Jersey backcourt, they still averaged almost 37 points per game. And in the Milwaukee series, they took it to the next level, averaging over 38 points per game. The difference now, you've got a healthy New Jersey backcourt. It's a bigger, stronger, more athletic backcourt than Milwaukee posed against them. So we'll see how much productivity they have against the Nets.
And for the Nets, it was another solid season, a third straight Atlantic Division title. In the first round of the playoffs, they swept the Knicks, and they were led by their 3 star players. Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson, and Kenyon Martin all had exceptional series against New York.
Well, when you're blessed with 3 star players of that magnitude, they take their turns in stepping up. And Jason Kidd, as we know, is who he is. We're talking about a first-team All-NBA player once again, a player who was named to the second-team All-NBA defensive squad, a guy who led the NBA again this season in total assists. You see he averaged 17 points and 9 assists. Richard Jefferson, he was the leading scorer against Detroit this season. In 3 out of the 4 games, he had 19, 27, and 27. Had an outstanding series against the Knicks, where he averaged 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. But the biggest question for New Jersey will be Kenyon Martin against that big front line of the Pistons. He had a great series against the Knicks. He averaged 23 points, 14 rebounds. He shot 64% from the floor, and he finished up in game number 4 with a playoff career high of 36 points. A real test tonight for Kenyon Martin.
And Kenyon Martin, like Jason Kidd, is who he is.
It's amazing how you pick up on that.
All right, coming up, it is Game 1 of this best of 7. The Nets and the Pistons, a matchup of 2 of the most intensive and 2 of the best defensive teams in the NBA.